Well, I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to come on here really quickly to say, cheers, ladies. You've had a nice run. You birthed the entire population, but apparently we don't need you anymore. You must be obsolete because Glamour magazine, they just came out with their Women of the Year issue, and they put 9 guys on the cover. This is not an Adam Sandler movie. This is not a skit. Glamour magazine literally put 9 transgender women on the cover of their Women of the Year issue. And then the women are in the magazine going, we have it so hard. Our lives are so hard. We're oppressed. You're on the cover of Glamour magazine in lieu of real biological women. I don't see any XX chromosomes anywhere here. Now, this was not really shocking to me because for years, there has been this deliberate erasure of women happening on the left. Okay, they want men in women's sports, men in women's locker rooms. They want open borders so young girls like Laken Riley and Jocelyn Nungari lose their lives barbarically. This is what's been happening in Western culture for years. Okay, the left, they say they're all about supporting women and feminism and lifting each other up and let's all sing Kumbaya and braid each other's armpit hair. No, 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 no. The left hates women. Okay, they would rather have men dress up as women and be on the cover of magazines than actually support and uplift real women. Let me give you another example. The left says they support women, but they're perfectly fine with young girls getting beat up on the court, having to compete against men, losing out on scholarships and medals to people who identified as dudes 24 hours prior. And when you look at the cover of Glamour magazine, okay, these transgender folks are wearing shirts that say protect the dolls, okay, protect the dolls. We need protection from you, okay? Look at these statistics. Look at the amount of attacks and violence coming from transgender folks. Charlie Kirk's alleged killer, Tyler Robinson, was allegedly living with this transgender furry cult, okay? He had a transgender furry lover. So don't try and tell me we need to protect trans women. No, it seems like we need protection from you guys. And all these trans folks and all these feminist women, they're gonna go vote for Zohran Mamdani in New York. Good luck importing more of Islam into the West, okay? Women have to go out covered in sheets, okay? So all you little feminist and trans women in New York City, enjoy doing your soul cycle classes and your Orange Theory classes covered in sheets, okay? It's gonna get a little sweaty and musty in there. Now, I know what the liberals are gonna say. They're gonna say, you're a gay guy. How could you hate trans people? I don't hate trans people whatsoever, but I don't think you should have entree and carte blanche into every single women's space just because you decide to identify as something one day. I will never stop defending and fighting for women, okay? I was raised by a strong woman. When I see Glamour magazine come out with their Woman of the Year issue and there are no women on the cover, I'm gonna say something. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for liking and following. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think about this. This is just so woke and ridiculous. Thank God this was defeated at the ballot box last November, but unfortunately, some of these mainstream publications are still going to try to push the envelope.